and whether or not he was unhappy at Indiana State, and of course then he had a ACL tear. Have you had any communication with him, and is there any potential for him coming back to Iowa?
A couple things on that. I haven't had any communication with Jake, although you may be aware that I supported him as far as his waiver and wrote on his behalf. But I didn't communicate with Jake on that. Their department asked me to do it, and I was more than willing to do it. He's always been a young man that I enjoyed coaching. I think a lot of, and I want the best for him. Second thing I would say is that I've kind of made it a policy through the years to not comment on rumors or speculation. I'm sure you can understand that. So I don't know that I would have a comment on it. There's definitely nothing in the works here, and I do know he had an ACL tear. Yeah. Everybody knows that. I wish him the best as far as that goes, but there's nothing has been done from this end.
Would you even be able to comment though until he was enrolled as a student?
Right, you wouldn't. That's right. If it were to happen, you wouldn't. The way the rule is too, as far as if I'm not talking about Jake, but I'm just talking about transfers in general. All transfers have to ask for a release from their institution. The institution in which they would, if you wanted then to recruit somebody, and I'm talking about transfers in general, you'd have to get that release from an institution before you could ever have any contact or anything. I always think it's right to back on the rules.
Would someone, say, someone in his family or someone could contact you for that?
No, actually, they can't. They could contact you, just tell them, listen, you can't have any communication before you.
What if a young man, say, transfers in this semester? You have to sit out.
Or mid-year.
Mid-year.
Yeah.
Would he be able to play, say he has 1 year eligibility left, he'd be able to play, could he play the second semester the following year, say next season? Or would he have to sit out 1.5 years to have that whole season?
Now we're just talking in general, speculation. I don't know if just in general what the rule is.
Yes.
Once they've played in a certain percentage of games of their junior year, that year is considered full. So if they would leave at let's say they play all semester, first semester, and they leave, they have 1 year left. They could do it one of two ways. They could sit out the semester and the next year and have a full year, or they could sit out spring, fall, and play the following spring. And that would count as their year 2. So really, they'd be getting 3 years, basically.
Yeah. So, and what's the Big Ten rule? Because I know it differs with some conferences. If you would play the spring term, can you not play until the start of the spring term, or is it when the first semester ends?
I'm sorry, I don't know that. I'd have to. We got a compliance department. I'd have to. You got me on that one. I know some of the rules, but that one I've never had that situation. So.
Second semester here starts next week, I believe.
Starts Tuesday. Yes, sir.
Academically, first semester.
Everybody's fine. Yeah, we had a good semester. So everybody's in good shape and good standing and moving towards their degrees.